is also very dynamic. What we remember is related to the state of mind that we're in while we're remembering. So, contrary to the idea that the memories and our past are creating our current state. I am this way because look what I've been through. One could also argue that what I remember depends upon the state of mind that I'm in while I'm remembering. So that rather than these traumatic events causing my unhappiness, it's every time I'm unhappy I remember that. Whenever I'm anxious, I remember those frightening experiences, or whenever I'm anxious, I'm repressing those frightening experiences. That our current condition influences our perception of the future and our memory of the past. That we believe that in the present we're looking at the future and we're looking at the past as one could argue that the current state of mind and the current state of heart influences our memories. I had mentioned this at an earlier time. It was so astounding to me. I was working with a woman who had shared just a horrendous history on our initial interview, and and I remember thinking, oh my God, no wonder she's suffering. So look at all that's happened. And I worked with her for quite a while. And I don't know what possessed me, but toward the end of our time together, I took another history, and she gave me a different history. Now, it wasn't as though the first history wasn't so, nor was it that the second history wasn't so. Both were so, I guess both and. Memory is selective. Memory is selective. And it's the selectivity of the memory is related to the state of the remembering, how it's known. And our anticipated future is a function of the state of mind. You know, when you're in pain and you're unhappy and things aren't going right, the future that we imagine is bleak. And that imagined bleak future intensifies the misery of this moment. Because the future is going to be a continuation of this, we imagine. And so our current suffering is intensified by our anticipated future. But when we're feeling good, we imagine that things are going to be different in the future, or things are going to be fine. Or when we're in love, the world is our oyster. That the anticipated future is not about the future at all, it's a reflection of the current state, just as the remembered past. That when we have a sense of well-being and ease, we have happy memories. So rather than arguing that the past causes the present, we could take the position that the current condition gives rise to the remembered past and the anticipated future. And that every moment has its own past. And every moment has its own future. That there isn't a stream of past, present, future, past, present, future, past, present, future, but that every moment contains because time is seamless. Time is an unbroken wholeness.